Hello and welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name is BB Manic and I'm a portrait photographer from London. And if you've been watching this channel for the last few videos, you might have seen the title and be thinking, another iPhone video? But essentially I'm at a point now where, you know, they say the best camera you have is the one you have on you. And at the moment, most times, that's my iPhone. I don't have a dedicated DSLR, I don't have a mirrorless, and I don't really want to be using my point and shoots at the moment because they're film. And in London, the weather's not been the best for natural light photography. So later in the year, I'll be shooting a lot more film, but for now, it's down to the iPhone. So I was messaged recently by a really talented model who wanted to shoot in a museum here called the V&A. Wonderful museum. Has loads of really nice marble and stone structures and would have made for a good shoot. But we weren't entirely sure if we would be allowed to shoot in that location. So I decided to take both the iPhone and the DxO, which I'll talk about in another video fully, as they're both pocketable, and we thought we could kind of be a bit sneaky and covert. By no means is this video an endorsement or me saying to people, go and shoot in places where you're not supposed to, but sometimes it is better to ask for forgiveness rather than permission, so that's what we did. The funny thing when we got there though, was we saw loads of tourists with huge DSLRs and mirrorless camera systems, and we also saw just TikTokers and influencers filming things, and none of them were approached by security. So we kind of realized that we're probably in this day and age now where establishments like this are so used to seeing these kind of people making content that they just don't even look the other way. I guess unless they're hearing from patrons that these people are disturbing their experience, security just let you do it. So we shot our images, but we weren't bothered at all. Actually, in fact, we managed to get some really good shots we were really happy with. So after getting these initial shots, the sun came out. It was cold, but the sun came out, so it was a lot nicer to shoot with. So we went around the area and just shot a few more images. So if you're not familiar with London, 3 of our biggest museums are within walking distance of each other. So we started at the V&A, and literally a stone's throw from there is both the Natural History Museum and the Science Museum. So our first step after leaving the V&A was to go outside the courtyard. It's got really fantastic architecture, really nice shapes, and so we just did a few shots there, and I think these might actually be my favorite of the day. After the success of those shots, we then went to the Science Museum. The Science Museum, we didn't really know what we were looking for, but we thought there might be some interesting structures there. So just took the cameras and we got a few shots I was happy with. There wasn't too much. You know, I can't be mad at it as a venue because it's a museum. It doesn't exist for us to take pictures. After that, we moved to the Natural History Museum. Now we went to the Natural History Museum for one specific exhibition, which is an escalator that goes up to what I believe is a stone structure, which is a recreation of the earth, but that was actually out of commission. So we ended up just exploring, and one thing I'd forgotten about the Natural History Museum, it just has this really amazing kind of Gothic architecture and these huge pillars, and it's fantastic. So we shot a few different images, some with me on the ground floor and the model on the first floor. And then we went upstairs and there were just these amazing beams of light coming through. So I shot those, and all the images kind of had this vintage feel to them. So I used my own vintage presets on these. All the images you've seen today have been edited in Lightroom. And yeah, that was that. So this is just a quick one, but yeah, just another video. As I keep saying, I'm constantly being impressed by what the iPhone is capable of, and I'm really having fun kind of pushing it to its limits. One thing I haven't mentioned is these aren't just the standard iPhone camera. I do have a lens attachment which is created by ShiftCam. I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't recommend it. I got this ShiftCam lens as part of a Kickstarter campaign, and so it was discounted. But having seen footage of things like the Sandmark lenses and the Moment lenses, I think that they're actually preferable and have much better quality. If anyone from Sandmark or Moment is watching and would like to send me some lenses to review, I'd be happy to do it. Just get in touch. But yeah, so I just thought I'd let people know these aren't the in-body cameras that you would get with your standard iPhone. These are attachments that change the quality of the glass and the depth of field that you get in your images. So yeah, I want to thank my model. I've put her details down in the comments for you to check out. I've got a couple more videos planned that you should be seeing in the next couple of weeks. Thank you as always to everyone that's been liking, commenting. It really helps the channel grow. If you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe. Share this with anyone you know who's into photography, and I'll catch you for the next one. Peace.